morning, everyone. Oh, look at this beautiful sunshine. Autumn morning. Oh, it was too nice not to go outside, but I'm actually still feeling a bit, well, not myself yet. I'm still struggling with my throat, with my energy levels. But it always does so much good, nature. So I did get myself outside to share with you these beautiful views. So this vlog is going to be a little bit mixed up in timelines because last week I was in the middle of shooting content to talk to you about the collaboration I'm working on, to talk about the launch of programs, to talk about, well, all sorts. When I lost my voice and I was dealing with my accounts recovering from being hacked, which was also probably the reason why I lost my voice. It was my throat chakra literally felt like being squeezed, felt like being stopped from speaking. And I don't know if you've ever experienced being hacked, because in the responses I see that so many people have to deal with this. But it really feels like trespassing. It really feels like somebody is in your house, in your home, in my digital home, my website, my online university, all my social media accounts, my mail, my computer, everything was hacked. And I got this email threatening me. I didn't respond to it. I have become quite used to this now, but they managed to come into my Facebook account. That's the only one that I did manage to recover my personal Facebook account, but I've still lost access to my business page. Very frustrating because, it's mine. I've built it up. There's blood, sweat and tears in that. And so I think my throat was seriously from being stressed, from being stopped, from not nice. So I've dealt with it. We're picking up where we were left, and it's about being resilient in life, and we all have to deal with all these things we didn't expect. So I'm behind on planning, I'm behind on schedule, which again shows that you can't plan life. There's nothing to schedule, and it's trying to sit back and look at the lessons and take out what is meant to be, what is being shown to you. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm gonna walk and talk and let you enjoy these beautiful views while I'll just chat away. Last time I walked here with you, we talked about the full moon, we talked about Mercury retrograde, and I challenged you to sit back and let all these planetary energies, we had a portal, all these planetary energies show you what was being pulled up in your life, because Mercury retrograde is there to disturb, to rumble, to literally gravel up what needs to be graveled up. Most of the time it's stuff from your past that's been shown to you. Well, and I must say there's a lot to sit back to in my life on the moment, and slowly but surely I'm letting everything calm down again, and from being a little bit more calm and relaxed because I need to recover my energy, my health. It's also resetting my strategy. Going back to the drawing table from time to time is a good thing. Really looking at the structures of your life and see if they're in alignment with where you see on the horizon where it is you would like to be. and then determining if the structure that you are now committing to, having to commit to, is in alignment. And that's just a human struggle. It is, because we're being forced to deal with so many challenges, work challenges, family challenges, children, your energy levels, financial struggles, setbacks, disappointments. Oh, look at this beautiful view. Yes, we're having to deal with so much. And well, what I teach, I also have to put into practice myself. When I'm out of balance, especially when I get ill, of course, when I get ill, and I wrote about this last week on my blogs, that being ill is being upgraded. It is the universe, it is your magnetic field dealing with inside stagnated energy, and the energy that it's being presented with on the outside. It's not in alignment, it's not flowing, it's stagnating. So you need to step back, clean up from the inside out, to be able to integrate and choose and realign with the energies that are presented to you. So in my case, it was stepping back and looking at my platform. And if I talk about my platform, I mean the whole shebang: my websites, all of my social media accounts, all of my collaborations, all of my writings, all of my videos, and the work I do on a daily basis. I'm a coach, I'm a teacher. I as well, just like you, have to make a living, and there is something that is pulling me, that is pushing me, which is my purpose as well. And I'm having to choose from time to time what my main focus is. And just like you, sometimes it's making choices, it's rethinking, it's readjusting. That's what life is all about. So yeah, this vlog is readjusting, because it's picking up the pieces from last week, when I suddenly was stopped, and I'm now continuing on my path, and I'm making some choices by probably leaving platforms like Facebook. My platform, my website, has been ready for a couple of months now to facilitate me blogging, vlogging, working from there, not having to need other social media accounts. And I've so been used and committed to my connections with you guys on all of my platforms: Telegram, Facebook, and a little bit less on Instagram and YouTube. I've only just pulled them into my menu, really. And my sound and my history on those accounts is, well, less grand, which also makes it less vulnerable, I guess, because there's less resistance there. There's less challenges to keep it clean, keep it open. But I'm gonna have to make some choices. I wanna keep on blogging, I wanna keep on making videos. I love Facebook and I love Telegram because, well, we just go back such a long time. But I think the first step is going to be letting Facebook go, and then slowly pulling back to my platform and just working from there. So yes, I'm working on putting together a newsletter so you can subscribe, so we can keep in touch. I don't know, I just need to rethink, realign on all of the themes in my life, really. So I hope you had a little bit more of a peaceful Mercury retrograde full moon phase and not being hacked and walked all over. But hey, we sometimes have to deal with stuff, and I always find my way. But yeah, I needed a couple of days to pull myself back up, regain my energy, and I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, it's beautiful here. So I'm on my morning walk, and today is going to be a day of, well, I worked yesterday and the day before. I was a little bit behind, so actually quite busy. Today is really getting back to myself and making some choices, making some adjustments. Yes, and then continuing, because it's been since the summertime. It's been there's been so many changes at home with my boys in a new schedule. My best friend moved to Spain, whom I miss very dearly, and yeah, I'm making some new friends, met some new beautiful people. Yeah, and there's some friends coming back from the past, which is also very much a Mercury retrograde, which is lovely. We lost contact during COVID, and we looked at things very differently, and yeah, it just became challenging finding resonance, and I'm sure you recognize this. And I am always one for second chances, picking up where we left and seeing if we can find alignment with each other again in complete mutual respect and harmony. That is what needs to be there for me to continue in a relationship and in a friendly commitment. So we're going to see if that's going to work out. It was actually quite emotional. It really touched me to get back in touch. There's two beautiful friends of mine that mean a lot to me. We've been through a lot, and yes, sometimes in life you carry on your own path and you lose alignment and you take detours and you have to leave people behind, and it's very sad, and at the same time it opens up possibilities to meet new people and to grow. So yeah, it's very double. It's life, it goes like that, but it's also it can also be very sad. So I'm happy to, yeah, we're going to have dinner and see if we can renew our friendship, and if there is a way forward for us, we'll see. But the mutual respect was there, the interest in each other was there, so that's a very important start. I'll tell you about it next time. I love looking at that. It just feels so free. When they take off together, liberate themselves from wherever they do no longer feel they should be, pick up their things together and leave for warmer places. But yeah, so wherever you are in the world, you are probably facing your challenges, just like I am facing mine. Remember, you're not alone. Remember that there's always a new day and that you're protected and guided. Oh yeah, that's a little story I want to share with you. I checked a lot with my pendula. I meditate, I reconnect to spirit, and sometimes if I have some very, very clear questions, I use my pendula. So I used that. I didn't get, there was a couple of questions and I didn't get any movement. Now normally there's movement right away and there's answers. I have a very good connection. but there was, on one question, there was nothing. And at the same moment, my washing machine started beeping, like the sound of an error. So I was pulled out of meditation, and I stood up, walked over to my washing machine, and for some reason I had carried with me one of my white feathers from my meditation corner, because it was in front of the washing machine when I walked back. And I was like, okay, that's always spirit talking to you. Feathers, animals, synchronicities. Seriously, when you feel, when you see those things happening, stop and ask yourself, what was I contemplating about within myself? Because at that moment, it's spirit talking to you. So it was my washing machine beeping, it was the feather on the floor, and I knew the answer to my question right away. And spirit actually has a really good sense of humor. And in this vlog, I will also tell you the story about the flat tire from my boy and the beautiful angels, human angels, that helps us through that situation. And that white feather, the washing machine beeping, the flat tire, reminded me that they're all signs. They are all signs. Signs that you need to slow down, signs that you're not on the right path, signs that there's decisions to be made, because alarm bells, washing machine alarm bells go off. Flat tires mean that you're being stopped. My throat, my account's being hacked. It's all spirit. It's all good. It's all messages trying to realign you on your path. And this is a beautiful ending to this vlog. I'm going to pick out all the parts from the past week to inform you about this storyline, but that's, and then all of a sudden all the pieces fall together and you just know. And last night I knew why things happened the way they happened. Sometimes it takes a while to understand the signs, the signals, and to not feel and see it as being pushed against, being worked against, being sabotaged, being victimized by the situation, but actually to turn it around and to see that you're being blessed, that you're being guided, that you're being talked to, and that on the other side of those decisions, there's flow and there's alignment again. And there's a new day, a new dawn, and life continues. And sometimes things can feel so hard and difficult, and you may lie down in the middle of the night and unable to sleep because you're stressed out about certain subjects, don't know how to carry on, struggling, worrying about people, places, money, children, whatever it is. But know that your angels and your guides are with you, that you're always, always, always being taken care of, and you're protected, and you're loved. And I had so many of these beautiful signs in the past week. The woman who lended out her bike to my boy when he had a flat tire, she actually messaged me yesterday to check if I was okay, and said she was touched because I gave her flowers to thank her. And this morning, again, she messaged me to remind me that she said, God loves you and your boy. And that's spirit, that's God through people, places, situations talking to you, reminding you that you're not alone, that you're protected, that you're loved, that you're guided. And if you're listening to this vlog, you hear it through me. because that's what you deserve to hear and probably what you need to hear at this point. So I'm sending you love.
Good morning, everyone. Look at our little morning ritual. When I wake up, both my cats, their brother and sister, come be with me. It's like they reconnect in our little nest. Their brother and sister, and they're so sweet. So sweet. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Oh, what a little bundle of joy. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. As you can hear, my voice is still not what it should be. If you follow my channels, you have been able to read that I have a throat infection that stopped me from doing my work. So I had to cancel my live teachings on Friday, and I have been in silence all weekend because I lost my voice. And my youngest boy is downstairs. He's become ill as well. He's got a throat infection as well. But my voice is coming back, and thanks to this beautiful brew. What I have in there is barley leaf. There is biological orange. There's cinnamon in there, and there is ginger in there, and some local biological honey, which really helped me with my throat. And it's raining outside this morning. It's a Monday morning, and normally I'd be out and about, and I'd already had a morning walk normally, and on my way to all my coaching, all my team coaching. But now I get to spend another day with myself in contemplation and reflection. Hi everyone. I am looking a little bit disheveled, and that's because I've been biking in the rain.
Just died there. Okay, what I was saying is that I just saw an angel, and there were actually a few angels on my path today, and I just wanted to share that with you. My son came home from his school camp with a flat tire, and this sweet lady on his way home swapped his bike for hers, so he could get along with his classmates and return home as he was really tired. So he came home with her bike. Then on Saturday, I couldn't return the bike because I was ill, and she understood she was okay. And then, well, now I'm okay-ish. So I went to go and change the bike, prepared for a bike ride in the rain. That's why I'm looking a bit disheveled. And then I was preparing for a bike ride of half an hour, which is completely normal over here in Holland. And then return with his bike, walking home, finding a repair shop. Probably taking an hour and 15 minutes, which is okay. And if that's what Spirit wants me to do, I do it. And but she brought his bike to the repair shop, and I actually even got handed a loan bike. So from her house to the repair shop, there was a bike for me as well. Well, the point in this story is that there are angels everywhere, and I went to go and get her a bunch of flowers when I picked up my boy's bike, and I did some groceries. This is his bike. So and I went back to give her a bunch of flowers, and I think she and I were both kind of touched. I said, and you were my angel today. And my son's angel, he's at home now having a sore throat and not being well. But I said, thank you, because you also help him to trust humanity, to trust in the good of people. And then I biked off, and it actually touched me as well, and it brought tears to my eyes. And I think she was touched as well. And I said, God works in mysterious ways. And she said, yes, he does. And I realized that moment that was probably exactly what I needed this past couple of days, to remind myself that there are angels everywhere, that there is help always. Oh, my arm. And you should trust that there are angels everywhere guiding you, helping you. Everything will be okay. Trust, and see the good and the beauty in the angels around you. I did.